following program contains the opinions of its host and guests, not those of this network. The opinions expressed are for non-commercial informational purposes only. Listeners are cautioned not to rely on program content to treat or prevent disease, but are advised to consult with a licensed healthcare professional where they live for diagnosis and treatment of disease.
And now, the superstar of alternative health and purveyor of medical truth, Dr. Joel Wallach.
Hello and welcome to Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Dr. Joel Wallach, your host, a veterinarian and physician. And I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to die at 75.5 like their parents and grandparents. I'm here for kids and baby boomers and seniors who don't want to be sick and miserable for the last 10 to 15 years of their lives like their parents and grandparents. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com, www.drjwallach.com. And because the books and CDs and DVDs are so close to coming out with all the new versions here, and the prices are going up because the printing costs are just, horrendously increased. I'm going to go through some of them and remind you that if you purchase them now, you'll pay the current prices. If you wait 2-3 weeks, the odds are you're going to pay the new prices, and it'll be a shocker to you. Okay? And so, of course, Dead Doctors Don't Lie, the book is in 2 languages. And, of course, where did I get that title? Dead Doctors Don't Lie. Well, that book came out because, I was giving lectures all over the country. And I was handing out obituaries of doctors who are dying in their 30s and so forth. Why were these doctors dying at 30 years of age? And, I'm printing their obituaries out of medical journals. I didn't make the obituary. They were printed in medical journals, so you have to, believe they're true. And I'm handing them out, and I'm at a meeting, and a medical doctor, a big guy, comes up to me and confronts me in front of the room, just walks up right in the middle of my talk and confronts me and says, "Okay, Wallach, why are you giving out obituaries of doctors?" Well, and it just came out of my mouth. I never even thought about it. Dead Doctors Don't Lie. And so that was the title of the next book. And, of course, the CD is in 9 languages. The CDs, we've sold over 600 million copies around the world in 9 languages. And it goes into so many of the mythical things that doctors have based medical treatments and medical paths to their patients with, which were incorrect, okay? And so that's why Dead Doctors Don't Lie, because when they're giving out information, there are no genetically transmittable diseases, there are no autoimmune diseases, and they came up with those things because when they didn't know, they didn't want to say we don't know. They were, in their minds, they were the holders of all knowledge, and so they couldn't say we don't know. And so they said, well, it's a genetic thing, and it just passed on through the family. Oh, it's autoimmune, your body's attacking itself. And they felt comfortable with that. They felt justified with that. Well, then, of course, we have my program, which goes back to my days before getting into medical school, okay, is epigenetics. This book goes into a lot of the diseases that are said to be, by the medical profession, to be genetic, like birth defects and things like that. Also, the diseases they want you to believe are autoimmune, like lupus and rheumatoid arthritis and things like that. None of that's true, okay? And so it was just obvious that we needed to get the information out there. And so this is why we have the book Hell's Kitchen. It tells the transition from wood and coal as fuel. We're using the wood ashes and coal ashes in the garden as a source of minerals for the vegetables and fruit and berries and things. We're getting minerals that way. And then when we went to electricity at 3 o'clock in the afternoon, Monday, September 4th, 1882, even we had been getting wood ashes and coal ashes into our food as kind of a spice, but also we were getting the minerals because coal ashes and wood ashes were 98% minerals, only 2 or 3% carbon. But when we went to electricity, we gave up. We gave up all that source of minerals. And just all, pardon my French, but all hell broke loose. We had all these diseases the doctors claimed were either genetic or autoimmune. Of course, my thesis is in the Smithsonian Institute as a national treasure. Very, very proud of that. And represents 20,000 autopsies, 17,000 some change of over 454 species of animals, and just about 2.5, almost 3,000 human beings. And it's in the book Epigenetics. There's a CD for that too. And then, of course, we have the book which answers the question, what the heck happened? Hell's Kitchen. Why Hell's Kitchen? Well, that's a terrible place in New York City where so many bad things happen. So it's just the obvious name for the next book. And Hell's Kitchen goes into why we have all these problems, okay? And that's because we've given up our source of minerals. And that's why, and it tells the story about this changing from wood and coal as fuel to electricity, and in great detail. Remember, nutritional minerals do not occur in a uniform blanket around the crust of the earth. They occur in veins like gold and silver. And then let's see here, 1936, the U.S. Senate came out, the U.S. Senate Doc 264, and said, farm soils in the United States no longer contain enough nutritional minerals to support healthy human life. That's the U.S. Senate Document 264, came out in 1936. Our farm soils no longer have sufficient minerals in them to support healthy human life and longevity. 1936. So this is something we really, really, really have to pay attention to. All right? When you look at longevity and so forth, of course, we have, let's see here, the book and the CD and the DVD set, The Truth About Nutrition. You want to know about that? Goes into why you need to be paying attention to this nutrition. And then a book, Immortality, there's a CD for that also, Immortality, 5-year study. And we spent 5 years looking at all the long-lived cultures, what it is they do compared with the short-lived cultures. And it's very obvious. There's a big difference between what people ate and how they farmed and so forth when they lived in these long-lived cultures. And so this is all in the book Immortality, in the CD Immortality. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you'd like to talk to Dr. Wallach, ask him some questions, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. The antioxidants found in many fruits and vegetables are known to help support and promote good health. Research has also shown that dark chocolate, once known as the food of the gods, is rich in healthy nutrients. In fact, dark chocolate is higher in antioxidant content than any other food. Youngevity has combined a proprietary blend of velvety rich dark chocolate with whole fruit pulp and whole fruit juice extracts from mangosteen, goji or wolfberry, acai berry, and cherry, along with vitamins and minerals, producing a smooth, rich, delectable concentrate called Cocogevity. It tastes so great, I sometimes drink it right out of the bottle or pour it over ice cream. Cocogevity is highly bioavailable, meaning your body will absorb and make use of all of these healthy nutrients. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
In recent years, several studies have discovered the health benefits of drinking coffee. Youngevity has now taken it a step further with an entire product line of healthy coffees from Youngevity's JavaFit selection of top-shelf gourmet coffees. All JavaFit coffees are made from 100% premium hand-selected Arabica coffee beans grown in the finest regions of Latin America, all carefully roasted, creating a delicious, rich, full-bodied flavor. Try JavaFit's Immune Plus, a full, robust coffee blend combined with the immune-supporting benefits of echinacea and the full-spectrum daily requirement of vitamins and minerals. Boost your immune system every day with JavaFit's Immune Plus multivitamin coffee. Available in 30-count single cup or 24-count single pot packs. Contact your local Youngevity distributor to get Javalution coffees. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
dead. Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity, 9-5 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call, toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. And don't forget, you also need to get a hold of that book, Rare Earths Forbidden Cures, so you can learn how to do the hair analysis for yourself. And if you're doing this as a business for the people you're working with, have health challenges and things. And, of course, chapters 10 and 11 starts page 272. It goes into how to collect your hair, how to package it, where to ship it, and goes into what you should expect. You get 2 charts back in 2 or 3 weeks. One chart is on the nutritional minerals. If they're all down below the bottom line, that means you're not absorbing. You've been eating gluten. You've been eating buckwheat. You got to stay away from that stuff, right? So you can absorb stuff. And then you also have a second chart that goes into toxic minerals like lead and mercury and uranium and stuff of that nature. And so everybody should be getting one of these hair analyses every month. I take that back. Not every month. Every year. Every year you should get a hair analysis. Every year, once a year. Do that for your family. The information will help you add 25 to 50 healthy years to their life once a year. Do the hair analysis thing. That'll be a great, great blessing for everybody. Okay? And there's so many things that you can do with this, the hair analysis. And then, of course, don't forget the book and the CD. It's all in your head. Goes into 37 different diseases that people get when they have osteoporosis of the skull. 15 to 17 of these diseases occur south of the skull because the spinal cord is produced in the brain, comes out of the back of the skull, goes down, of course, from your skull all the way down to your tailbone. And because of the skull squeezing the spinal cord, okay, you have all these different diseases showing up, and doctors want you to believe that they're autoimmune and genetic and all this kind of stuff. No. They're just simple nutritional deficiency diseases. And we're going to get into that in a bit. But this is one of those things where you're in control here. You're in control. You can find out the answers very specifically by doing, these tests and surveys. But also, you have access to 5,000 products. We deal with over 600 different diseases, 600 different diseases and syndromes. And this is something that you don't need to ask your doctor permission for. You don't need, remember, there are no genetic diseases, there are no autoimmune diseases. They just say that when they don't know the answer. And so I've gotten very, very big awards, international and national awards. Won the Klaus Schwartz Award in 2011 for discovering the cause prevention of cystic fibrosis, thought to be a genetic birth defect, which is a simple nutritional deficiency. Also, with that same information, by putting these nutrients into baby formulas like Infamil and Similac, we were able to get rid of many, 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 quote, diseases that are thought to be birth defects and that kind of stuff that are caused by genetics. No, they're just simple nutritional deficiencies. And that was in 2011. In 2015, I got the Lifetime Achievement Award from the United Nations for the same process. We're able to eliminate SID, sensitive death syndrome. We were able to eliminate, mothers weren't laying on the baby suffocating them, as doctors had said for years and years and years. I mean, what a crazy thought that was. It was just simple nutritional deficiencies. They were dying of the same thing that big athletes die from, hypertrophic cardiomyopathy heart disease. We put those nutrients in the baby formulas, it all stopped. Same way with muscular dystrophy. We gave Jerry Lewis the information. To make a long story short, the Muscular Dystrophy Association summarily fired Jerry Lewis and shut down the telethon, even though he'd been with them for 50 years and raised $2.5 billion for the research. They summarily fired Jerry Lewis and shut down the telethon when he brought them the cause, prevention, and cure of muscular dystrophy. So anyway, this is sort of the legacy that the medical system's leaving behind them. And so hopefully, with the cooperation of all the people who become Longevity customers, associates, and pass on information, we can not only save America, but save the world, because we have the information that will do that. And we'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific Time at 831-685-1080, toll free 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hour as we do have lines that open up. Many believe that all life began in the Earth's oceans. We do know that the oceans and seas are still abundant with life and life-sustaining nutrients. Many cultures have long believed in the life-giving properties of plants and sea life harvested from the oceans. Youngevity's Ocean's Gold is a proprietary blend of seaweeds, algae, mosses, kelp, sea cucumbers, and sea minerals, as well as coenzyme Q10, calcium, and iron, all designed to help support healthy thyroid function, regular heartbeat, normal weight, mood stabilization, and hormone levels. Take advantage of life-sustaining nutrients from the Earth's oceans with Youngevity's Ocean's Gold. If you'd like to learn more about nutritional supplementation, call your local Youngevity associate, and don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
If you're the type of person who likes to volunteer and help others, this should interest you. What better way to help people than to help them with improved health? Youngevity has been helping people promote optimal health, among others, for decades. Our approach to health is drastically different than medical doctors, who mostly only treat symptoms. As a veterinarian, Dr. Joel Wallach discovered that many common disease states are actually preventable and reversible. Our mission is to help people achieve overall health and wellness, and to help educate others to achieve optimal wellness as well. And here's the best part. While helping people with their health and wellness, you'll also be able to build your very own home-based business. For more information, contact your local Youngevity associate. And don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity 9-5 Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Again, that's toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Don't forget my website, www.drjwallach.com. And we have Rebecca Dukes with us today, as always on Wednesday. And Rebecca, what story do you have for us to help people add 25 to 50 healthy years to their life?
Hello, Dr. Wallach. So today I would really love to focus on the benefits of dairy. Dairy has been demonized, and there's so much goodness in dairy, Dr. Wallach.
Well, I agree with you 100%. If you look at the cultures around the world who live the longest or the healthiest, like the Scandinavians, Australians, New Zealanders, they're big on dairy. Okay, cheese and that sort of stuff. You go back 1,000 years, we didn't have refrigeration. And so how did people preserve food? They would dry meat, okay, jerky kind of stuff, but also they would take dairy and make cheese out of it, which could last for months or years without refrigeration. So there's many, many reasons for them doing that sort of stuff. So what is it about dairy that helps people live so long?
Well, one thing is it doesn't take very much dairy in order to get calcium, protein, phosphorus, vitamin A, riboflavin, B12, niacin, zinc, selenium, iodine, potassium, magnesium. I mean, there's so much in milk, including good fats. So when I look at an 8-ounce glass of milk, Dr. Wallach, in order to get the calcium that I am getting from that 8-ounce glass of milk, it would take 10 cups of spinach or 3 cups of broccoli. That's a lot of greens. And I do love my greens, but that's a lot of greens. I don't know if I could eat that much in a single day.
Yeah, you might get diarrhea.
It might be beyond might, yeah. So let's talk about dairy, because dairy is not just milk. I mean, like you mentioned, there's cheese, there's yogurt, which were 2 ways that they used to preserve it so that it lasted longer. And just in an 8-ounce cup of yogurt, there's, in most cases, 490 milligrams of potassium, which is the same as a banana.
Yeah, and of course I like dairy because when you think about it, when a cow has a calf, that calf, when it's born, weighs 10, 15, 20 pounds. Human babies live, or when they're born, are 5 pounds, 6 pounds, 7 pounds kind of stuff, right?
That's right.
And so the dairy has enough nutrition in it to take care of a 15-pound baby or 20-pound baby. And so is that going to be good for babies? Of course. Even mother's milk is good for babies, as well as cow's milk, goat's milk, camel milk, llama milk, any of these large mammals that they use in dairy herds and so forth. And so, and also when you look at the longevity in the United States, what part of the United States has the longest life and health? North of the Mason-Dixon line. That's where most of the big dairy started. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you have questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. Call throughout the hours. We do have lines that open up. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
Hi, this is Dr. Joel Wallach, your host of Dead Doctors Don't Lie. If you're interested in a colon cleanse, blood cleanse, liver cleanse, in the classical herbal way, you want to ask your Youngevity associate for Herbal Rainforest. Herbal Rainforest has 16 herbs, 16 cleansing herbs, classic cleansing herbs, and 77 plant minerals. That's right, and these are all organic. It doesn't get any better than that. In your busy day, and you're around all these toxins out there in your workplace, on the way home, going to work, in your food, in the air, in the water, you need Herbal Rainforest. I guarantee you, it will give you a cleanse. You can control the dose. It's a liquid. It tastes good. It doesn't get any better than this. A colon that's happy makes you happy. Nothing better than a happy colon. Herbal Rainforest. Clean it out.
For more information on this product or others you've heard about on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie radio program, call your local longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about home-based business opportunities.
Greetings, everyone. Judy DeVilbus here. What do you think of when you hear the words tangy tangerine? Well, I think of like a sweet, tangy tasting something. Well, what I'm referring to is the ultimate tangy tangerine. It's a fantastic product. It has everything you need, and a great benefit is it's very, very delicious. It's very easy to drink. I've suggested it even to youngsters. Even children like it. Even little guys. Even little girls. They come right into my office. Their parents can't get them to take those chewables, and besides that, they're not as good as tangy tangerine. And I give them a little taste of that, and you know something? They're pleased as punch. So, if it's good for a child and it tastes delicious, why not you? There's no excuse not to take a vitamin when it tastes as good as that does. So how about it? Tangy tangerine should be the answer to all of your nutritional program problems.
For more information or to order, call your Longevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Longevity home-based business opportunities.
This is the ZBS Radio Network.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here from Longevity Knife Talk Crusade. We do have lines open. Give us a call toll-free, 1-888-379-2552. Also, people say, I don't do the Internet, and how do I get books without going on the Internet? That www.drjwallach.com thing, I don't know how to do that. We do have a toll-free number for wellness publications, 1-800-755-4656. That's 1-800-755-4656, toll-free. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Texas, and Katherine, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Okay, hi, Dr. Wallach.
Yes, how can we help you?
Yes, so I was diagnosed with congestive heart failure, enlarged heart. I had clot in my lungs, and then I had clot in my heart. So after the angiogram, the doctor said there were 2 blocked arteries. So I've been on the vitamins. I'm on the tangerine and also on the Ultimate Classic. However, whenever I try to eat or even drink water, I started experiencing shortness of breath, and my heart started beating really fast. So I don't know which of the products you can recommend for me to use.
Okay, let me ask you a couple of questions. How old are you?
I'm 56.
Okay, how much do you weigh? What's your body weight?
I weigh 138, 139.
Okay. And let's see, how tall are you?
I'm 5'7".
Okay. Do you have any other issues? Do you have any arthritis or that sort of stuff? High blood pressure, diabetes?
Diabetes, but my blood pressure has always been 120/80. However, with the medications that the doctors gave me, it makes my blood pressure low. But otherwise, I've always had good blood pressure.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so but you do have? Are you taking medication for the diabetes?
I'm taking your sweeties and stuff from you, but I'm not taking any of the.
Okay.
Any of the, they wanted to put me in what they call it, insulin. I don't want the insulin.
Okay, all right. And so basically, the shortness of breath can go along with the congestive heart failure. And let's see, Rebecca, you there?
I'm here.
Okay. What would you do here? Okay, for our friend.
Well, Dr. Wallach, first I want to tell her good job on having the sweeties, because sweeties is amazing for helping with controlling blood sugar. a more natural way. But brain and heart pack. So she mentioned that she's on the Beyond Tangy Tangerine, which is one part of that brain and heart pack. Making sure that she's getting the rest of it is so important with the OsteoFX, the EFA Plus, the Ultimate EFA, and that Ultimate Selenium. Those things are going to be very important. And I would also add the de-stress, Dr. Wallach.
Okay, that's where I was going. You hit the nail on the head. It's very specific for congestive heart failure. Congestive heart failure is due to a deficiency of a single nutrient, just like rickets is due to a specific nutrient, just like osteoporosis is due to specific nutrient deficiencies and so on. The same way with congestive heart failure. Congestive heart failure is not an age thing. It's not a genetic thing. It's not an autoimmune thing. It's due to a deficiency of a specific nutrient. And so, the de-stress was actually made for people with congestive heart failure. And so how many of the de-stress capsules would you have her take?
At 138 pounds, I would recommend 2 twice a day.
Okay, very good. Good advice. Okay, so add to your program the de-stress capsules 2 twice a day. 1 bottle a month should be able to handle it for you. And then give us a call every couple of weeks because you're going to have a great story. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us weekdays between noon and 1 p.m. Pacific at 831-685-1080. Toll free, 888-379-2552. You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Youngevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Youngevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
I am Judy DeVilbus. Here I am speaking to you again. I just wanted to tell you that recently I started drinking the Whey Shakes again, the chocolate Whey Shake. And you need to remember, the Whey Shake isn't just for losing weight. It's a fantastic place to get your great protein. And if you're trying to gain weight, you can take it along with your meals. And the best part is, if you want to just have a great protein shake, do like I do. Put it over ice, stir it up, and you can sip on it for 20 minutes to an hour. I do it every single day. I absolutely love it. You need to get back to it, too. It's really good for you. And it makes not fat, but it makes muscle after you work out. And you can also mix it up in a blender with an egg, and you have the most incredible health protein shake. Or mix it with a little water, stir it up, and you have a little pudding. And who doesn't like pudding?
For more information or to order, call your Youngevity distributor today. And don't forget to ask about Youngevity home-based business opportunities.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Youngevity, Knife Life Crusade. And don't forget, we got the new brochure for the new prices on the books and CDs and DVDs at the printer. And so it's going to be coming out here pretty quick. So if you're interested in getting the books and CDs and DVDs at the current prices, you'll save quite a bit of money. Do call us toll-free, 1-800-755-4656. Again, that's toll-free, 1-800-755-4656. Okay, let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers.
Let's head to Atlanta, Georgia. And Stephen, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello,
Dr.
Stephen, you're on
Wallach.
the air. How can I help? Yes, sir.
I've called in several times. This is for my dog, Lady. She's having problems with her kidneys, and I have several questions for you.
Okay, what does she weigh?
She weighs 34 pounds. She's 15 years old.
Okay, when you say she has trouble with her kidneys, was this diagnosed by a veterinarian and test, or is she just peeing a lot?
Oh, no, they said stage 2, and she's urinating a lot. But one of my questions is kidney failure in dogs due to clogged arteries like humans?
Same principle, yes. Okay, so let's see, Rebecca, you're a dog girl. Wait a minute.
Yeah,
let me.
It's a female. I
Rebecca,
have your product called. I have your product called the Ultimate Daily Classic, and it hurt her stomach. She has a very sensitive stomach, but that's what she needs, correct?
Well, that's one thing she needs. Okay, so that's why I want you to listen now, Rebecca. What would you add?
I'm here, Dr. Wallach.
Yeah. What would you add to the dog's supplement program to deal with kidney failure, which can be due to plugged arteries, is one of the main things that can cause kidney failure in humans and dogs. So what would you do? Okay, and he says he tried the
Ultimate Daily Classic. So yeah. I commend him on having the Ultimate Daily Classic because that's going to be very important. But we need to make sure that we're getting the foundation also, and that's in the Arthrodex, which is designed specifically for our pets. So at 34 pounds, a full scoop, at least once a day, and that can be mixed into wet food. It can be sprinkled over the dry food, and then you just shake the pan. They absolutely love it, and you want to make sure that you're getting the EFA plus, that essential fatty acid, because that helps keep the blood clean also. So as those blockages are being cleared, the blood is able to flow smoothly.
Okay, can
I very good.
Ask a question real quick?
Mm-hmm. Go ahead.
Lady has a very sensitive stomach, and the Ultimate Daily Classic was hurting her stomach. I have a product of yours called Ultimate Enzymes. Is that something that maybe I could add to help her digest the Ultimate Daily Classic?
Well, you could give it a try. I mean, only your dog will tell you, okay? You give it a try. But I would go ahead and give the Ultimate Enzymes for a couple of days and then throw the Ultimate Daily Classic back in. But I wouldn't give her a full dose. I would just give her one, okay, along with her meal and all the other supplements. Don't just give it to her by itself, okay? But then also the Arthrodex. And Rebecca was very good about saying, one scoop a day. I would, at 34 pounds, because it's one scoop for 20 pounds of body weight. So she's getting close to the need for 2 scoops. But go ahead with 1 scoop. And because she has, quote, a sensitive stomach, unquote, I would give her a half a scoop in the morning and a half a scoop in the evening. And, of course, don't just give it to her by itself. Just give her, a couple of tablespoons of her dog food and add the Arthrodex to it, okay? But I'd cut the dose in half that Rebecca recommended. Go ahead and give her a half a dose at breakfast and half a dose at dinner time, and then give us a call in a week and let us know how it's going, okay?
Okay, thank you.
You're very welcome. All right. And, again, let's see, we got enough time. Can we start another call here, Doug?
Yeah, let's head to California. And Tania, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, Tania. How can we help you?
Hello, Dr. Wallach. Okay, I am a 58-year-old female, 5'2", 120 pounds. I have, my hair is thinning and falling tremendously. It's also white, getting white, and I have osteoporosis. I was diagnosed with osteoporosis 2 years ago. Started with osteopenia of my hip and my spine around the waist area. Also lower back pain and occasional sciatica. I have also ADD. I mean, my head is all over. I meditate to ground myself. Also, I have cold feet. I think that might be like tired.
Okay, question. How many times you wake up at night to urinate? Once, 3 times, 5 times?
I don't. I just hold it. I hold it. Occasionally I go once, but I don't go.
Okay, so do you get awakened at night to say, your body says, go ahead and urinate, and you say, I'm just going to hold it? I mean, or you just don't know what's happening?
I hold it, but I try to not drink liquids at night to avoid that.
You're not answering my question. Okay. I'm saying, do you get awakened? You're asleep, and you wake up, and your body says, it's time to get up and go to the bathroom. You say, I'm just going to hold it. I'm not going to go to the bathroom. Do you do that?
Exactly.
Mm-hmm. Okay. How many times does that happen? 2 times a night? 3 times a night? 5 times a night?
One time a night.
Okay. Now, do you have any ringing in your ears, any tinnitus or noise or ringing in your ears?
No.
Do you have any balance problems, dizziness or vertigo?
No.
Okay. Let's see here. Do you have any voice change or problems with swallowing or taste?
No.
Okay, good. All right. Rebecca, what are we going to do here? Let's see here. Tania's hair is falling out. Is turning white. She has a whole bunch of other stuff going on. Osteoporosis. She's got low back stuff. What would you do for her?
Dr. Wallach, experiencing osteoporosis myself, and I know what I took for me and what helped, and then working with you, we definitely want to start with the brain and heart pack. That's going to give the foundation plus the extra stuff that's needed that is possibly going to help with the conditions of the thinning of the hair, and with those cofactors and that ultimate selenium, that is going to help with the gray hair also, Dr. Wallach. And Ultimate Daily Classic, so that she can take 3 per day at 120 pounds. And then MSM Ultra is going to be 3 twice a day. And the collagen peptides, because of what she's experiencing, I would go with 2 doses per day, Dr. Wallach, 1 scoop twice a day. And also for ADHD, de-stress. De-stress is another good one for that.
What about synaptive?
And synaptive, absolutely.
Anything going on with the brain? Yeah, synaptive. And let's see here.
Absolutely. And with cold feet, that's going to be part of circulation, so Ultimate Daily Classic is going to help with that. If her whole body, Dr. Wallach, is staying cold, isn't that related to some thyroid issues possibly?
It could be. But also, what would you give her in case she's got things going on in the white matter of her brain?
Well, 3 eggs twice a day at least.
You get an A+. We'll be back. Okay, yes, soft scramble, soft poach in butter. We'll be back after these messages.
You're listening to Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network with your host, Dr. Joel Wallach. If you've got questions for Dr. Wallach, call us toll-free, 888-379-2552. Aromatherapy oils have been prized by ancient cultures for thousands of years. Longevity's ancient legacy, true aromatherapy, is no exception. Essential oils are the fragrant life essence from plants that are gently removed through the process of steam distillation. Longevity's ancient legacy essential oils are of the purest concentrations from the most respected and ethical distillers worldwide. Many ancient legacy oils come directly from families in the East which have been distilling essential oils for over 100 years. Keep Ancient Legacy's tea tree oil in your medicine chest for first aid. Tea tree oil is great for soothing the itching and stinging associated with insect bites, burns, scrapes, and other skin irritations. It's also effective as an antiseptic. To learn more about aromatherapy and essential oils, contact your local Longevity associate today. And don't forget to ask about business opportunities.
If you're looking for a quality multivitamin and mineral product, grab yourself Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine, a blend of plant-derived minerals combined with vitamins, amino acids, and other beneficial nutrients. This all-natural product contains no starch, wheat, or yeast, with no artificial sweeteners or preservatives, and it's glycemic friendly. Each scoop of the NutriCrystals contain equal amounts of all the nutrients. It starts out as a liquid, then is freeze-dried to ensure each scoop has the same nutrients as the last scoop. So if you want to get your hands on a quality nutritional supplement designed to give the body the raw materials it needs to rebuild, Longevity's Beyond Tangy Tangerine is available in 1-pound canisters and also in 30-count on-the-go stick packs. Contact your local Longevity associate and get this great multivitamin and mineral product, and don't forget to ask about the home-based business opportunity.
You've listened to physician and veterinarian Dr. Joel Wallach help many people on the Dead Doctors Don't Lie talk radio program. You've also heard hundreds of people tell how Dr. Wallach and Longevity products have changed their lives. If you're now convinced that Dr. Wallach is onto something and you want to try Longevity's premium quality products for yourself, we can connect you with a distributor that serves your local area. Simply call our special helpline voicemail at 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call right now and leave your name, telephone number, or email address, and we'll see to it that the right person contacts you shortly. Remember, the phone number, 313-444-3463. That's 313-444-3463. Call now to change your life. That's 313-444-3463.
We're back with Dead Doctors Don't Lie on the ZBS Radio Network. Dr. Joel Wallach here for Longevity 95 Crusade. Let's see here. Doug, let's go to callers or emails.
Let's head to Florida. And James, you're on with Dr. Wallach.
Hello, James. You're on the air. How can we help you, sir?
Dr. Wallach, thank you for accepting my call. I want you to know that I'm on your Prostate FX and your Selenium and your Ultimate EFA and the Plus. Okay. I have been diagnosed with prostate cancer. And what can I do to help bring down my PS numbers before I go in to the urologist in the morning?
Well, it's kind of tough to do something that quickly. Okay, you might want a week, to take stuff to get the numbers down. But let's see here, Rebecca, what would you give James to support his immune system? He's been diagnosed with prostate cancer.
Well, we definitely want to do the full brain and heart pack, not just the Ultimate Selenium and the EFAs, Dr. Wallach, and also vitamin D3. And if I may suggest the Z radical, that fucoidin has been found in many research products to be very effective in situations similar to this.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Z radical is all these seaweeds and things like that. It really supports the immune system. Very, very good choice. Let's see here. What else would you throw in for him?
Well, oxybodies. There's certain things that can't exist in an oxygen-rich environment. So definitely oxybody.
Yeah, oxybody is always good for the immune system. Also, some zinc. We have the zinc lozenges. How much do you weigh?
147.
Okay. Yeah, he could take 2 of those zinc lozenges, once in the morning, once at night also. But the Ultimate Daily Classic is a good place to go, and the Z Radical is another good place to go. 2 of those zinc lozenges, one at breakfast, one at dinner time. And so then, when you go to the doctor, give us a call next week and, bring us up to date what, the current information is, and we can be more specific for you to support your immune system. But the oxybody is good. Anytime you need oxygen. It's one of those things where it will support the immune system. And if there's anything I can say, prostate cancer is kind of a low-grade cancer. It's not something like lung cancer or liver cancer that can kill you in weeks, okay? Prostate cancer is kind of a low-grade cancer. It rarely goes other places. It kind of grows locally as opposed to going all over the place. And so you have a good chance of living many, many, many healthy years with a diagnosis of prostate cancer. So do keep us informed. After you go to the doctor here, call us next week and bring us up to date, and, we'll give you some more information. But let's see here. We only have a moment or so left here. And did you have any more thoughts, Rebecca, on dairy before we shut down for the day?
Oh, there was something else that I wanted to mention about dairy, Dr. Wallach. And that's the fact that you can mix the OsteoFX in a glass of milk and have some wonderful milk alternative if you don't want to just drink plain milk.
Okay, OsteoFX.
So you're getting, the OsteoFX powder or liquid, and that's adding more calcium, magnesium, strontium, boron, all of these things that help build even healthier, stronger bones, which gives you stronger and more productive blood cells, right?
Blood cells and immune system, because your immune system is in your bones. Okay, your immune system makes your white blood cells, your antibodies, your platelets, your red blood cells. And people almost never get to see their own bone marrow. Very few people get to see their own bone marrow. But it's where your immune system is. And so we really, really, really consciously want to take care of our bone marrow, give it everything it wants, give it everything it needs, and stay away from bad things that interfere with bone marrow function. But thank you, everybody. Great stuff today. Thank you so much, Rebecca. Thank you so much, Doug. Superb job as usual. God bless each and every one of you. God bless our troops. God bless our Navy SEALs. God bless the American flag. God bless our national anthem. And God bless America.